I wish Wayne would put the bins out. Coleen Rooney reveals what her life is really like as she reveals her footballer husband never does housework and admits I don't think he uses his mind much. It's tougher than you might think, being the wife of a football star. True, the relentless holidays, expansive collection of designer clothes and the luxurious mega mansions sound agreeable. But spare a thought for Coleen Rooney. Because the downside, as she explains with barely concealed exasperation, is clear: you have to live with Wayne. While her husband, the former England captain, is one of the most talented stars of the past decade, with a rumoured £82 million fortune to boot, it turns out he's no help at all around the home. For, when it comes to taking out the bins, he's nowhere to be seen. And if she needs a letter posted, forget it. His wife has even banned him from attending his own children's football tournaments, because the international star commands so much attention that it upsets the kids. As she ruefully explains, with a dose of eyebrow-raising candor, I don't think that he uses his mind that much. It is a tale that will resonate with many wary wives, and husbands, across the country, yet this is an unusual glimpse behind the walls of £5 million Chateau Rooney in, where else? Cheshire. The couple are currently building a £20 million replacement, complete with orangery, cinema, bar, wine cellar and separate lifts for guests and the family. Over the course of their 15-year relationship, Coleen has transformed from a gawky teenager in velour tracksuits to one of the country's most photographed women, with lucrative endorsement deals for clothing and jewelry lines. Yet she rarely gives interviews. But it seems that today, in a bland conference room high up in Wembley Stadium, Coleen is feeling rather chatty. Downstairs on the pitch, Arsenal and Chelsea are locked in a fierce battle for the Community Shield, the traditional opener to the new season. But this particular soccer mum shows little interest. It's boring, the 31-year-old confesses, preferring instead to moan about her husband and former childhood sweetheart. Wayne doesn't put the rubbish out. He will put things away after himself. He's not messy, he's just. I can't rely on him to do anything. He forgets to do things I ask him. I'll say, "Will you post that letter on the way to training?" A week later, the letter will still be in the car or his bag. She adds, as if we hadn't got the picture by now, he doesn't help with the housework. If Coleen does, in fact, do all the household chores, it must be extremely time-consuming. Not only is she chatelaine of a sprawling pile, complete with swimming pool, gym, games room and jacuzzi, she and Wayne also share it with their 3 young children, Kai, 7, Clay, 4, and 1-year-old Kit. There are no nannies, she says, just Coleen's mum Colette, who is on hand to help with the kids. She continues, rolling her eyes, "Wayne makes me laugh, but some things that he thinks are funny I don't. I keep him in line, I tell him if I don't think something is right. He's funny and has a good sense of humor that people don't really see as he is quite a private person. I don't think they can figure him out." Rooney spent 13 years at Manchester United, where he was eventually paid an estimated £300,000 a week, before moving back to his childhood club Everton this season, for around half the wages. He played his first game yesterday. It has also emerged Rooney turned down highly lucrative deals to play in China's Super League, although Coleen admits he came close enough to signing a contract that the couple went house hunting in Shanghai. There they viewed a huge, gated and very secluded complex with enough room to house both of their extended families, who would have moved with them for moral support. And, who knows, an army of cleaners. With Rooney now 31, it is clear he has reached the final phase of his football career. Yet if his playing days are numbered, it looks as though Coleen, with a car full of young boys, has several years of hard football labor to come. Not to mention taking out the bins.